A rare little saraband at Poulenc in New York. Tom Ellis on guitar, new recording from Champshill Records, and the main bulk is with the members of the London Concord Ensemble, who are doing the complete chamber works of Poulenc. You're listening to Tune here on BBC Radio 3. We're staying in French territory. Debussy coming next. The first two movements of the Petite Suite, En bateau, in a boat, and Cortège. 4 hands, 1 piano. The hands come from different sides of the Middle Eastern divide, you might say, but they're united by music. Oriane Shukran is an Orthodox Jew. Gadi Abu Saman is a Christian Arab, and they're here in the studio to play live for us. much indeed, Oran Shukran and Gadi Abu Saman playing Debussy for us, the two opening movements of the Petite Suite. And they've been playing in Leeds and the, I think, Jewish Centre in London, and it's very good to welcome them. They're from Malat Tarshiha in the north of Israel. So when did you start playing together? I know you're both very bright sparks. When did you begin?
5 years ago, we met at Malot Music Center, and there we start. Okay.
There we start. Well, it's an unusual sort of pairing. You both come from different parts of the divide, we might say. Was that difficult, or are we a little bit naive? Is there a lot of music making across different faiths in Israel?
I think that music is a universal language. So it crosses every bounds.
Yeah.
It will make people happy.
Well, we know that indeed, and Barenboim, of course, is, I suppose, the most famous person who's been bringing together people from different parts of the Middle East. We have with us to Baruch Michaeli, who's director of this great school. How would you describe it?
I can tell you that that was one of our goals in the Vitzos music school, to bring different people to learn together. And we know that in the beginning they just learn, they don't know each other, they will not come friends immediately. But on the time when they play together, rehearsal on the orchestra together, so that what we think the new generation, the generation that knows to live out the argument and to find most and most the part of life that we can deal together.
Yes, let's find common ground first and then try to deal sensibly with the things that are difficult. Well, you brought out a little brochure of your very beautiful looking city in North Israel. Then I gather you're multi-skilling today, Maestro, because you're the deputy mayor as well.
Yes.
Probably wouldn't be allowed to do that here, but is it a divided city then? When I mentioned those two names, Malat, Tarshiha, they two.
Tarshiha is a very old Arab village that was before the establishment of Israel. But later, Ma'alot started to build next to Tarshiha, and the government decided that it will be one town. And I think that it was a very good decision, because we have a very good life together. Yes, we are. My good friend is the deputy mayor from Tarshiha, and we work together. Even that we have sometimes different idea about the political life, but about what has to happen in Ma'alot Tarshiha, we think together and we work together.
You have a civic unanimity, which is very good.
Yes.
Is it easy? Is the music school good, Gadi? How did you find the tuition at the start? The music school in the town. This is where you began, presumably, to play in Malot.
Can you repeat that question?
Yeah, where you started to play there. Yes,
Yes.
That's where you first learned.
Yes.
I know you're now at the music academy. I think the music academy in Jerusalem.
I'm right now in the Music Academy of Jerusalem, and my teacher is Professor Ethan Loberzon. So I learned in the music center of Ma'alot for about. He's sponsored by Vizio, the music center.
Yeah,
and
yes. How many of you can learn there at one time? Many pupils?
How many pupils? It is there is hundreds of people that.
About 150
yes, about 150 students.
Fantastic. How good are they, Oran? Are they all as good as you two? How the pupils?
That's the way. Yeah. Yes. They show the youngest the way to success.
They are the example.
Yes.
They are the example. But it's very important, I think, to just maybe to fracture people's very basic ideas about life in a difficult country, and to come play. You played in Leeds. You've been playing in London, always, haven't they? So, yes. What was the reaction to that?
I think that first for them, yes, is very good way to have the skills, yes, how to play together, and others, yes, not just in Israel, that they can deal it very easier. But I think that both of them and other groups that we have that go, we have another group that went to Perpignan, yes, they learn to be I call it the ambassadors of Israel, ambassador of talking peace together.
Well, the audience is the important thing. What were the audiences like? Good reaction?
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. We got a very good reaction from them. Yes, and yesterday there were a few that was the day before also. They came to listen to them again.
Well,
and I can tell you that when they announced that they will be on this program, you have now another few hundred people that listen.
Good. You can come back anytime. Thank you all very much, and thank you for making music for us, Oran and Gadi, and I hope you come back and play here often. So you're going to finish the BC suite, aren't you, now, with a little minuet and a ballet?
Okay.
It's always a good thing to finish what you began. Thank you very much indeed. So,
Thank
four
you very
hands,
much.
two hearts, one piano. Orion and Gabriel with the last two movements of the Petite Suite.
4 bands of this.
Thank you, gentlemen, very much indeed. Oran Shukran and Gadi Abu Saman playing live in the studio at the end of the Petite Suite of Debussy. Thank you very much indeed. I'm glad your concert here went so well. I wish you a safe journey back to North Israel and Malot Tashiha, and we hope to see you again soon. Two traditions, and as Baruch Mikhaili just said, 4 hands of peace. Long may that continue. Thank you very much indeed. Well, we have invention born of necessity.